I'm not saying what it has to be, but
Got you.
what's in your cup
Got
is
you.
in your cup. But
I feel it. I feel it.
I gotta pour it up for this week, man, because this week has been something.
Oh
And
yeah, man.
for anybody who's new to Gin and Juice, this is my segment where we unwind from the week. It's all about good vibes. It's about talking about things and nothing too crazy, nothing too like this ain't the Wendy Williams show. This ain't the Wendy Williams show. We had to have fun. We had to have sip on some things, and just chop it up, talk about some real shit. Still was good. Welcome to the stream. Oh, Savage got Patron tonight. I'm mixing mine a little bit with some champagne, some cola champagne, Goya.
Man, y'all pouring it. Let me go grab this Douce. I'll be right back.
Just a dab. Just a dab. But yeah, welcome still. Welcome to the stream. Glad to have you here. What you getting with your Patron? You doing it straight up, Savage, or you mix? Doing a little mix. I wouldn't mind doing margaritas one day. Yeah, but I definitely need a little sip for today. Let's go ahead and get some music going on, a little jazz music. See if we can get that up. I guess this is good.
New Colgate
Why not this one? This one's better.
Verizon knows how to build up.
There we go. You back, Chance? I think he's still getting his drink. But yeah, man, it's just a lot's been weighing on my mind, especially we lit, bro. A lot's been weighing on my mind, especially what's been going on with Twitch and even with Mixer, because I mean now we have this migration from Mixer over to Twitch, and it's kind of like um, it's a shakeup in the system, and I'm not saying it's a bad thing. It's just an adjustment for all of us. We see a lot of people who've been banned, a lot of people who are being investigated and being taken out of the community, and it's just been a lot for us to take in, especially in this week. What are your thoughts about it?
So, I think it's about damn time. I think given everything that's going on, especially like the severity of majority of what's been happening, as far as a lot of people are coming out saying this streamer sexually harassed me, that streamer did X, Y, and Z. I feel like we need to get these people out of here, bro. It's necessary.
It needs to be a purge. They need to be purged out of the community so that they don't affect the prey on other people. Because I mean, it's quite the coincidence that we have this break from all the conventions being closed down, that we're able to clear all this up. You know what I'm saying? So that nobody else becomes a victim to somebody in the industry abusing their power and using it as leverage to take advantage of someone, because that just ain't right. And I understand that there's people out there who still haven't spoken up yet, and if come forward when you feel comfortable to be coming forward.
Yeah.
to all the victims out there, I'm sorry for what you've gone through, and I do hope you do find some solace in, you know, well, I wouldn't say justice, but hey, Milk Law, thank you for that follow. I do hope you find some something out of what's happening now, like, you know, the people who are being kicked out of the communities and stuff.
Right.
It's just been a lot to take in, but I was like, damn, do I want to keep like, the thing was like, do I want to keep streaming? Because I feel uncomfortable now that, like, you know, with everything going on, and it's like some of the people we know, and then, like, we're finding out things, and I'm just like, wow, like, that was a cool person, and I didn't know.
Exactly. And, like, for me, like, me personally, like, I'm seeing people, like, because, like, I'm still fairly new to streaming.
Yeah.
So, like, I'm seeing people that I would follow, like, you know, take notes after. I'm like, bro, it was really out here moving like that? Really? And so it's like, yo, if they can, like, as far as, like, reach me from, like, a just purely charismatic standpoint, who knows who else they're touching? Like, I don't, like, no pun intended, you know, like, who else they're, like, reaching via their charisma, via their platform. Because, like, I'm just doing it because, like, I admire these people.
Yeah.
And then they're out here taking advantage of people because they are so charismatic and whatnot.
Yeah.
So I'm like, yo, that shit is fucking wild.
Yeah, that shit is just wild. And it's like, you know, when I came into Twitch, I was like, we playing games. Like, we're adults, you know, we're mature. We're playing games. We on our grown shit. I'm not saying that I'm not saying that I didn't expect there to be no creeps. I just didn't expect there to be so many. I figured we'd all police each other and watch out for each other when we're at these conventions, while we're, you know, doing certain things. We have our mods and our stream to help police the viewers, to make sure that the streamer isn't being harassed and kick people out who are being racist, homophobic, transphobic, etc. And I thought we would, you know, we were good on all these fronts. And yeah, it's just been, you know, reading all the stories, and it's just been a shock.
And, like, kind of like what you said, it's kind of, I guess, fortunate for them that these cons aren't happening.
Yeah.
Because they definitely would have, like, beat up.
It would have been some shit.
It would have been violence.
We need that 1 year break to kind of calm down. You know, I'm not saying people can't change. I'm not saying people can't change. But own up to shit that you've done. Go seek help. That's what you need to do. Go seek some help somewhere, therapy or something.
I don't know.
Wow.
Like, I think that, of course, therapy is important.
Yeah.
But, like, I don't think it. Let's say all the accusations and everything came out to be true. I think, yes, they should absolutely have therapy.
Yeah.
But there is no way, shape, or form they should be able to stream again, especially on Twitch.
Yeah.
They should not be able to. That's just the way I see it.
I agree. Because then they're liable maybe to slip back into that and probably do something else, you know?
Right. So, I guess this is something like that's happened on, like, the YouTube community. I've seen this before.
Yeah.
What's his name? It was a Pokemon streamer. Hold on, give me a second.
I think I know who you're talking about.
Yeah, what's it?
Trying to think of the name.
Damn it. He did Nuzlocke with Shady Penguin. Hold on. Damn, what's his name? Oh, I forgot his name. Whatever. So there was a Pokemon streamer, or YouTuber, I should say, who essentially was found out to be, you know, dating younger children, like sending explicit text messages, etc., etc. Pretty much has been gone for like 4 or 5 years. Well, 4 years. Yeah. And now he's back, like, making content again.
No, he shouldn't be. He should be banned from that platform.
Absolutely, I agree.
Should be banned from that platform, because that, especially kids, man. Kids.
Yeah, especially like Pokemon, like something like Pokemon.
Yeah.
Like,
what's up, Milk Law? Curious what y'all think happened to Dr. Disrespect. It could be a number of things that happened to Dr. Disrespect, and I don't want to sit and speculate, but it had to be something pretty heavy for him to be
It
removed
had
from
to
the
be bad.
platform like that. Since
Had to be.
you know, Ninja moved away from Twitch, he went to Mixer. So Dr. Disrespect and you know those under him were like Twitch big heavy hitters and stuff like that.
Exactly.
For him to be removed, it was a big
Nobody
deal.
is safe.
Yeah,
Nobody
is safe, and I'm glad
And I'm
that
glad about that.
yeah, I'm glad everybody's being held accountable for that shit.
Yes, sir.
They don't want to divulge what he did to protect his image. They'll say, "Hey, he's broken the terms and conditions (TOC), but they're not, you know, revealing to the public what he has done to probably protect his reputation as much as they can." Because then I'm pretty sure if it's I don't know what it is, but I'm sure it's severe enough to know if
Whatever it is, it's heavy.
yeah,
It's heavy.
if people found out what it was, he'd be canceled on all platforms. The
I
Dr.
think he
Disrespect ban will be his brand would be destroyed, lose all his endorsements and everything.
Oh, absolutely. Oh, absolutely. Like, I feel like it's one of those things where it's like, if we ever found out, he's not recovering.
Yeah,
I don't think he'd recover.
yeah, that's not gonna happen.
Exactly. Then I feel like because he is like top 1% of Twitch,
Yeah.
they're obviously going to protect him and protect the brand just ever so slightly.
Yeah, I
Because
hate.
I feel like they still make money off of him.
Yeah, they do. In some way, shape, or form, they are, and I hate that because I mean he might have been kicked off from Twitch, but remember, there's also YouTube. There's now Facebook Gaming.
Right.
There's
Right.
many other avenues of, you know, those resources are out there for him to go and tap into because he still has his name. He still has his brand. All he has to do is let his fan base know because, I mean, he's still on Discord, too. Hey, I now stream on this platform. That's what happened with Drake. Wait, what's his name? Paul Drake? Or
Yeah.
Paul Jake or some shit like that. You know, he did that thing when he went in,
Jake Paul,
Jake Paul. When he went to Japan and he did that disrespectful shit. And then YouTube kicked him off the platform. That motherfucker came right on Twitch. Twitch gave him a check mark, and Twitch let his ass stream. So he still has his audience, and he's utilizing it to the fullest of his abilities or whatever. I never watch him, but I seen some changes with him. He's done some charities. He's done some donations. He's when the Black Lives Matter thing came up, he made sure to jump on all of that because everybody.
Like,
Go ahead.
That speech that he read was so well written.
I'm telling you.
I just hope it was genuine.
I'm telling
I
you.
just hope it was genuine.
Smooth Tide, welcome. Thank you for the alert.
Yo.
We're here with ChauceDaSauce, talking about the weekend, like, you know, how do we move forward with Twitch? How do we move forward with everything that's going on, you know?
Yeah.
I hope you're having a great day though, Smooth Tide. But yeah, man, again, I'm glad we have this break. I do, again, and I want to make sure, because like a lot of people I see on Twitter, I get it. I believe the victim, first and foremost.
Oh, yeah.
I will believe the
yeah.
victim. But I also
Gotcha.
believe in vetting the information. That if it's true, it can stand true to be vetted. Because what's happening now, as we're seeing, as I'm seeing some things develop, some of the accusers are becoming accused now, and that blew my mind.
Right. Like
So-
I'm seeing some unbans as well. Like,
Yeah.
you'll see some bans, and then you'll see some like unbans maybe like 2-3 days later.
Yeah. So it's a very political like process we're going through. Like, one thing about Twitch is a business. It's run by Amazon. It's a subsidiary company of Amazon. Twitch is like any other place of employment. We're streamers. We're also employees. We're what is that shit? Starts with a C. Coworkers. We're all coworkers. When we go to these events, when we do community gatherings, we're all coworkers. We have our brands. We have our names. We have our style.
Yep.
People need to be professional at all times, especially with you being a content creator.
Absolutely.
You know, don't sneak into people's DMs. Don't go into people's DMs and talking about all that unwarranted sexual shit that they don't want to hear. Don't send these
Right.
unsolicited pics.
Mhm.
It's just sad.
Like, don't be a creep. Like,
Yeah, don't it's so simple.
It should be simple.
Don't be a creep.
Don't be a fucking creep. Like,
I mean, I joke, but I don't go there. I will drop some memes. I will joke about some shit, but I will never overstep boundaries the way I'm gonna make somebody feel uncomfortable.
Exactly.
Ever.
Exactly. It's like
Like
it's like some people just don't know how to interact with people, like specifically people of like the opposite gender. It's
exactly.
Like, weren't you raised like this isn't what you do, like this isn't how you're supposed to move?
Yeah, like, that's very inappropriate of you.
Exactly. Like, just be a human fucking being and treat them like one as well.
Yeah, like just
it's simple.
I don't know. Here's the thing, and this is not me making an excuse for them. I know that people's upbringings are different. I get it. People socialize different. People are brought up in different cultures. I get it. But you got to be able to read two things you got to do. Read body language and read the fucking room.
Hell yeah.
We all have our biases and all that shit, and you're entitled to that. Cool. Keep that shit in your pocket. When you're amongst the community, when you're amongst the people, you got to conduct yourself respectfully and properly in the work, and not just the workplace, just anywhere.
Anywhere. Like you said, you never know who's around, like who's watching.
Facts.
Who's in that general area. It could be all good or all bad.
Yep. And you gotta just hold on 1 minute. If you guys can retweet this, I will greatly appreciate it. It's for the Gin and Juice stream. And yeah, man, it's just as I see it now. You ever played what's the name? Metal Gear Solid?
Yeah.
You ever played Part 3 and the boss had her own will?
Yep.
I'm letting the boss's will go take its course, and that is people are gonna I'm gonna let the justice take its course.
Yeah.
It's gonna run its course. People are gonna be taken out. We're gonna get rid of the cancer. At least I hope as much of it as we can. We're
Honestly, like.
Sorry, go ahead.
Nah, I was just saying, like, I'm hoping that more people come forward with their stories, and like not just stories, but like some form of evidence.
Yeah.
Because like stories only go so far. Like if you have screenshots of text messages or like unsolicited pictures, like please provide that stuff because that is important.
But this
like,
is what
no matter how long it happened, like please save those, please. And let's get these creeps out of here.
And that's what's starting to surface now because a lot of people who have been accused, they're coming up with snapshots that they saved. Right. They're coming up with like conversations that they've had with this person, and other people are coming forward too with other evidence who are involved. That's why I said, but yes, believe the Chance. Can you bring your volume up just a tad? Which I believe the victims, but I also believe in vetting the information because that is most important. We are people, like people are you can't play with people's lives. That's one thing you can't do. And we get all the information out there. We seen what happened with Jussie Smollett. People jumped on the Jussie Smollett bandwagon, and then everybody found out in the end it was a hoax.
Right.
You know, that was
subway at 3 a.m. in Chicago.
Yeah, that was a no-go. So
as a Chicagoan, ain't no subway open at 3 a.m.
Right? So yeah, like let the information be vetted and get them the fuck out of here.
Hell yeah. Like I'm all for this purge. I really am. Like I'm all for this.
Because then what I see Twitch doing is I believe Twitch is going to reconfigure its terms and conditions, especially with social gatherings. Like the military, I suggest the battle buddy system. Don't be by yourself out here, especially women. With these dudes out here, don't be by yourself. Don't be by yourself. Make sure you have somebody with you, a friend or
Yeah.
somebody. If you need help, call for help.
Yeah.
Don't be
Even
by
like
yourself.
even if yeah, even if you're like you're out and you feel uncomfortable, like grab somebody and be like, yo, act like you know them.
Yeah.
Like that, I'm sure that has saved so many people. Like, yo, I got lost. Thanks for XYZ yada yada yada. And I feel like most people who are aware will understand what's going on.
Yeah.
So like even if you feel uncomfortable, like yo, grab somebody, like make some random chit chat, and just whatever you need to do to feel safe, do that shit.
Absolutely. Like I said, a friend of mine, we left a frat party. This happened over 10 years ago, but we was at a frat party, and we left. It's New York. It's Brooklyn. It's like 2-3 o'clock in the morning, and I know her very well. We're friends, and she went to the train station. She was by herself. We underground, and she by herself, and it was just a group of dudes walking up toward her. And I was like, well, this ain't good. I already seen what was going to happen. It was going to go up and harass her. And that was my frat bro's girlfriend. So I immediately made sure I ran up past them, got up to her. Hey, what's good? I'm not going to say her name, but what's good?
Yeah.
What's good? How's everything? Oh, everything's good. And, like, just made it seem so natural. And that threw them off to not want to get involved because then they're going to have to deal with me.
Exactly.
And like the thing about it is like the comfort that brings people, because like we got on the train together. She got off her stop, and her house was like right upstairs from the train station. And then I was like, hey, text me. I got off the platform. I was like, yo, text me. Let me know when you get to your house. You're inside.
All my friends,
And then she hit me up and she said, thank you. I felt scared, but I'm glad that I bumped into you. And I was like, well, shit, that's the least I could do. I want to make sure that
Yeah.
I don't want to hear anything happening or anything like that. And that's all it takes. That's all it takes.
Yeah.
And this
just make yourself a presence,
fact.
Like, that's literally all it is.
And this isn't just exclusive to just women, even men. If you feel, vulnerable or you feel you might be taken advantage of, get help. Ain't nothing wrong with asking for help.
Right.
There's nothing wrong asking for help.
The crazy thing is, like, it happens to men too, like all the time.
Yes.
But like, of course, in this culture, is like, oh, men can't be like, harassed or like raped, etc.
Bull.
But like, that's not the case.
That is not the case.
Exactly. And like, I feel like there are instances where because of this stigma, I feel like some individuals take advantage of that. So you gotta make sure, even as a man, make sure you feel comfortable. Like, make sure there are people around to witness what's going on.
Exactly. Like you're always with somebody. Like with me, TwitchCon 2018, 2019, I was always around somebody. I would roll with the group, or I was with somebody, and then when I was gonna cut out, hey, Uber straight to my hotel room, sleep, and then wake up the next day and do the same thing. Yeah, I hope Twitch and like all these gaming platforms kind of learn from this, and definitely update the terms and conditions. Even communities, I hope that they have a better vetting process to how they look into a person's, character in question before they accept it into the community, because you just don't want to expose yourself or any of your community members to such a person.
Right. And I hope they change the terms and conditions for these racist names too.
Yeah, man. Shit. These names are fucking out of pocket, bro.
Yeah. Like, luckily, like on my own chat, I haven't had to deal with it yet. I'm sure I will eventually. But like right now, I haven't. But like I see in other people's streams, like, yo, I can't believe Twitch allowed that name. Like, I can't believe Twitch allowed that name.
Yeah, I don't know they just let the names go because it's not that exact, like if they're not gonna put NIGGER.
Right. And
but
like, here's my thing. Even PSN and Xbox Live, they have filters for that. Why doesn't Twitch have filters for that?
They gotta get invested into that shit, bro. They gotta you gotta protect your workers, because essentially we all work for Twitch. We're independent contractors in the business, and they gotta make sure that they invest in that to avoid such harassment. The amount of harassment on Twitch is just unwarranted and just it's crazy. But yeah, man. Also, in other news, These fucking anti-maskers. Anti-maskers, everybody.
Yo,
I don't know what's going on here.
I cannot understand how someone equates wearing a mask to save people to be masked up like a mad dog.
We gotta play the clip because this shit is funny.
You saw that clip, bro?
Yeah, I'm about to play it. I'm about to play it. Hold up. This shit is crazy. I'll muzzle me like a mad dog. I was like, bruh, like, are you for real right now?
Like, people have no consideration for others' lives, and
it's
so obvious. I'm like, come on, dog. People are dying here.
I'm like, people are dying, and you talking about some being muzzled like a dog. We're trying to save lives. Let's pause the music real quick and switch scenes. This shit blew my mind, everybody. Yeah, they are everywhere still, and I just can't believe like there's people out there. Like, we're at a number of what's the number? Over 100,000 people. I think 150,000 people have died from COVID-19 in the like 4 months. 4 months, over 100,000 people, and over 2.5 million people are infected, or have been affected. You don't want to be one of those people. Just wear the mask.
Right.
Listen to this, everybody.
We are being lied to. Our freedoms are being taken forever, and I will not be muzzled like a mad dog. And I will not have my health destroyed because you idiots can't read truth. You go along with the lies that are the people who are trying to take down our freedoms and destroy our country. This is sick. You ought to be ashamed of yourself for being a part of this. And I will not be muzzled. And it's time for us to stand up for our freedoms. Because if we stand back and let these pieces of crap handle our freedoms, we will have nothing left. In fact, we'll end up being dead. We are being lied to. Our freedoms are being...
We're being muzzled.
Somebody said amen. Somebody said amen. I'm screaming.
I swear, bro. This dude said we're being muzzled. Who's muzzled?
I don't get these people, man. I don't get it. And like Florida yesterday had 10,000 new COVID cases.
Right?
10,000.
Surge.
Oh my gosh. And they talk about rights and freedoms, but like, bro, why? I don't get it.
It ain't house arrest, bro. They're just saying, hey, stay home. We're working on a vaccine. Wait until we're done, and then you can do whatever you want. There's no martial law. Okay, now if there was martial law, now you got something to worry about because your rights are limited at that point.
Exactly.
There's no martial law has been deployed nor declared. Calm that shit down.
At all.
This guy still said, this guy reminds me of my father-in-law before he started taking high blood pressure medication. Hey, man, that dude probably need a chill pill or something because he is bugging. And I'm just like, I mean, there's people even in New York who are like I was shopping at Costco, and y'all know how crazy Costco is, especially with limited supply of water and shit. This dude gets up in there and like he's like, oh, like, you know, the staff stops him, sir, you can't come in here, you know, you don't have a mask. He's like, I'll just do this. I'll do this. Is that okay? No, bro. You're supposed to have a mask. And I don't know if I can find this other video. Let me see if I can find this video of this dude in Walmart.
Oh, is it wait the one that tried to like barrage his way into the store?
That dude was trying to muscle his way into the damn store. I was like, hold up, man. Let me see.
I don't get it because like, yo, do you not fear for your own life? Like they don't care, bro. They legitimately do not care.
They don't
about anybody's health, even their own. I'm like, come on, guys, come on. Like, and you're mad you have to wear a mask. Like, come, bro. Like, to save lives.
And then there was one person who was complaining. They was like, oh, my mask. It's so hot and like, you know, my breath. I'm breathing my breath. Like, you need to brush your damn teeth.
It's simple.
Shit, you're supposed to do that twice a day, morning and night. The hell's wrong with you? And this guy, I'm trying to find this damn video. This guy was trying to muscle his way into the shit. And then
I don't know where it was. I forgot what store it was. You found it?
It was Walmart. I'm just trying to find the video. Yeah, I found it. Let's see. Play. Yeah, it's giving me an ad. I hate these ads. It was a man refusing to wear mask, fights his way into Walmart. Alright, we're gonna switch over to that. Every restaurant needs a bouncer that checks for temperature and mask. Yeah, that'd be a good deterrent right there to make sure, you know, nobody's getting in to compromise anybody else.
You still don't have those people who try to get through though.
Alright, here we go. Let me pause this music. This guy was bugging. And like a good worker, this guy was doing his damn job. He ain't even security, I don't think.
If I don't get it.
Right? To keep people safe.
Doom Patrol.
Doom Patrol.
Like, not even to protect their own selves. Like, I don't get it. I don't know why they think they're so immune and susceptible to this stuff.
They feel because they're like, oh, well, I'm not the one. I'm not affected by it. People who believe I'm not affected by what's going on, it doesn't affect me, so it shouldn't matter to me. I'm the exception to the rule. Nah,
yeah.
Bruh. Nah.
Well, I mean, like, the thing about that, let's say it doesn't affect you and you're, like, asymptomatic.
Yeah.
The people you live with could be literally susceptible to that. And now you've brought it into your home, and now they got COVID.
And then you're to blame for that shit. Imagine doing that to, like, you know, your wife, your spouse, your in-law, or parent who's staying with you, or your kids.
Right.
Come on, man.
Right. No consideration. At all.
There's active misinformation campaign targeting these types of people that is telling them it's a hoax. Yeah, I believe that still. There's a lot of people who have these crackpot theories. Let me take a drink real quick. We got these crackpot theories about COVID being a hoax or not real. It's kind of hard.
I don't know how you argue that. Like, there's no scientific evidence to prove that COVID is fake.
Exactly.
There's nothing to prove that it's fake.
This thing floored the economy.
Man, didn't it?
It shut down America. You know how bad that is? Nobody does that just to do that. This shit shut down almost the whole world, mind you. There's no conspiracy that's that big where everybody's in on it. Like, everybody came together. It was like, hey, we're gonna make this fake disease, all right?
Right.
Like, where did they get the hundreds of thousands of bodies of people, rest in peace, who have passed away from this shit? You can't just make that up.
Oh no, that's just fake, bro. You didn't know?
Yeah, right.
Those are all fake. Those are like stunt doubles,
dummies,
like, type.
You know, fucking mannequins and shit.
Mm-hmm. That's all it is. Mannequins.
Yeah. Well, I haven't. This is my first time hearing that, but wow.
I've actually heard that.
Really?
That. Yes, I've heard people saying that the Holocaust was not real.
That's wild.
I'm like, bro, there's documented facts.
Yeah, like
facts.
Facts. Like, there's evidence, bro. Like
evidence.
Yeah, evidence. Like, there's people who have tattooed numbers on them.
Still to this day.
To this day, they still alive.
To this day, like this was not like hundreds of years ago.
And the flat earthers.
These people.
The flat earthers. Oh my god. Who's the rapper? B.O.B. It was B.O.B. right? Who's the flat earther?
Was it B.O.B.?
Yeah.
I feel like B.O.B. would be a flat earther.
Oh my god.
I feel like he definitely would be.
Like, tell me, where's the water running off the earth then?
It just goes to the bottom half of the flat part.
Right? On the other side of the flat part? Okay.
Exactly.
That shit is wild. We saw a video from space. NASA's been all over this shit. Like, at that point, it's just straight ignorance. This is the difference. People need to understand. This is the difference between stupidity and ignorance. Stupidity is like, you really didn't know. Ignorance is, well, there's evidence and there's resources out there. I could go and search and, vet this information, but I don't want to.
But I won't.
I will choose
But
to
I
be
won't.
willfully ignorant because it makes me feel good.
Exactly. And no one's gonna be smarter than I am.
You're not smarter than me. I don't care how many doctorates and certificates you got. My high school diploma's enough.
Bruh.
Anti-vaxxers, yeah, anti-vaxxers. But in New York, your kid can't even go to school without the proper vaccinations. They used to have
facts. Yeah. Same with Chicago. Like, you gotta have
right?
your blood work, your vax, everything.
I understand. As a parent, it pains you to see your kid getting the shots, and these shots have after effects. They do.
Oh yeah.
My son, he when he was born, he had the Hep B shot and all his shots. They gave him the Hep B a little too early to where his eczema reacted and his skin started like shedding, like explicitly. It started shedding a lot. It stopped, and he's good now.
Yeah.
But eventually he would have to get those shots anyway. We waited a little later for our other kids to get those shots to wait for their immune systems to build up, because that's what you want to do. But
yeah, exactly.
These vaccines save lives, you know.
Oh yeah.
Polio, what is that shit? Ancient, like there's so many medical ones, but all that shit helps. Shit, I even got I don't know if y'all can see, y'all can barely see it, but I got a shot right here from when I was deployed to South Korea. They had this little needle. It hurt like a bitch too. It was like they had this little jar and they dipped the needle in there and they gave me like 15 jabs with this shit. And then it's
15 jabs.
That's what they call it, like 15 jabs. They stuck me like 15 times.
Damn.
And it was like in a circular motion. So this big bump showed up on my arm, and it was the smallpox vaccine, because the smallpox runs in Asia. So they had to vaccinate me so I wouldn't be susceptible to smallpox. So I got the vaccine. That shit hurt, and I couldn't touch it, because then you can spread it to the rest of your body. So I let it sit there. It scabbed. It fell off. Immune. Went over there at the time of my life. Fucking, guilt, conscious free of getting anything.
Yeah. Yeah, I hate needles with a passion, with a burning passion. But like, I will never say that vaccines aren't necessary.
Yeah,
like
right?
ever.
Like that.
Like,
shit,
niggas must want polio again.
I know, right? In Tennessee, you could get religious exemptions. Yeah, sadly, state by state, they have it where they have their governing laws where they could circumvent that shit.
Yeah.
I feel sorry for the kids, because they're the ones being susceptible to that shit. I could never live in Tennessee, ever. That's like one of the worst states. I had to drive from Louisiana all the way to New York. That shit was long, and it's scary driving in the South, being a black man.
Oh man, tell me about it. Tell me about it.
Bro, I was driving one time. I was in Louisiana. I had to go to an appointment, and it was a long fucking drive. It was through the backwoods of Louisiana. The backwoods.
Yeah.
Where you ain't gonna see another town for 50 miles. I was driving because I left work, and then did my appointment. Driving back, it was these two cop cars, and then one of them peeled off behind me and pulled me over. So I was like, all right, just chill and just do what they ask, and go on about my business. You know how your heart gets racing and shit like that. And then cop came up. Hey, how you doing? Like, well, what's up? I was like, what are you pulling me over for? Oh, you were speeding. I was like, no, I wasn't. I was doing the speed limit. I'm the only one on this road. Y'all was sitting back there and y'all just had nothing else to do.
Yo, they gotta fill some quota. You already know.
Exactly. And what he said was, well, he saw I was in uniform, so they're a little more lenient on military folk. So he's like, here's what I'll do. I'll give you a ticket for seatbelt. And I was like,
what?
I said, excuse me?
I don't need a ticket at all.
I said, I'm wearing my seatbelt. He leaned on the hood and was like, look, buddy, I'm doing you a favor. I'm gonna give you a ticket for a seatbelt. And at that moment, it just started processing in my head. I was like, yo, this dude will probably do some dirty shit if I keep challenging him.
Oh yeah.
And I was
Yeah.
like, I need to hurry up and
Yeah.
get back to base. I said, fine, just give me the ticket so I can go on about my business. He gave me a ticket. He said he was doing me a favor because the speeding ticket would be points off my license, and it'd be $100 or $200 fine. With the seatbelt, it was only a $25 ticket. But I was sitting there, I was like, can't you just let me go?
Exactly.
I wasn't
like, you
speeding.
really don't have to give me this.
Exactly. I was like, I wasn't speeding, and I got my seatbelt on. So what is this all about? And he said,
Like,
well,
you know it's the ego trip.
it
you
is.
know it will.
But he was like, well, my supervisor's back there, so I gotta do something. And that's when I was like, man, let me just go ahead and get this damn ticket.
Yeah. Because honestly, that could have went worse. Because they hate being challenged. Like it's definitely, they think that gun and a badge is end all be all. So it's like,
and like, I hate that these motherfuckers abuse their fucking power.
Oh
like,
yeah.
They just they know they could get away with it because they're gonna be backed. They're gonna be backed by their co-officer or whatever, their partner.
Yeah.
They're gonna be backed
even
by
their
the courts.
Even their superiors, yeah.
Their superiors are gonna back them.
It's a fucked up system, man.
It is, and we're still fighting today. Post George Floyd, rest in peace, for Breonna Taylor, and the many others who've been wrongfully, who've been murdered by police, and still trying to get justice for these individuals. Yeah, they lost their job. People get fired all the time for shit. Like, we need them to do some time. These motherfuckers need to do time.
And honestly,
they need to set as an example as to don't do this shit.
And I feel like there is never, that example that makes everyone else scared to react the way they do.
Yeah.
Because, like, I feel like they know that, of course, some people are going, like, some officers that do kill black people are going to get thrown in prison. Some, like, a very small majority.
Yeah.
And I feel like they're not worried about it. But I feel like they genuinely do not think that the consequences are going to follow them.
Yeah. They think, oh, this isn't going to hurt. This isn't going to affect me.
Yeah, I'll get off on, like, no problem.
And if they do time, they're going to get off super early with parole and good behavior and shit like that.
Yep. Parole in like 2 months. Like, what? It's insane.
Like, there was a cop recently. He what did he do? He in Queens. This happened earlier this week. He put a guy in a chokehold. New York just passed a law saying that it's illegal to put restrain civilians in chokeholds. So once they saw
why is that just become?
I know, right? I know. Why is that just becoming a thing? It's because of the George Floyd. Now the pressure's on them. So the cop put him in the chokehold. The dude was only talking shit. The cops think people could talk shit. He's not. He's not an immediate threat. He doesn't have any weapons on him. If he said if he says fuck you, he said fuck you. Okay.
Exactly.
Business. You're a cop. And
right. You know he's not going to do anything to you. You know in your heart of hearts that no citizen is truly going to like attack you. You know that.
And then you
definitely know that.
He got in his that dude got in his emotions and shit, and he just grabbed the dude up, put him in the chokehold, and then when people started recording and started coming by, then the other cop tapped him like, hey, like you're being recorded, and then he gets off him and taps him on the back like, oh, okay, motherfucker's too late. You already been recorded. Right. Like we seen what you did, and this is what people don't see. Like when people go to court and do their testimony about what the cops did on their account, and they tell them, hey, this cop did this to me. They be like, nope, I didn't do X, Y, and Z. Well, we got you on video now, motherfucker. So
exactly.
Like how can you say you didn't? So that cop that shouldn't even go. It didn't even go to trial yet. That cop got fired, and now they're looking to press charges on him. That's
the recent one where they just body slammed the guy for like the false identity. I forgot where they were, but like in the video you saw they were like, I think it was the body cam footage. You're like, oh, like you heard him cursing like, oh, this is the wrong guy. Like, oh, goddamn, like we fucked up. Like, yes, you fucked up. Like, this shit is on video. And like, I'm so glad we are in an era that has video recordings.
Yeah.
Because a lot of this shit will get swept under the rug if there's no evidence.
It absolutely would. And we're seeing also these motherfuckers planting drugs and stuff and falsely accusing people.
Man.
They're forgetting to turn off that body cam. Oh, I thought I turned it off. Oh, shit.
Right.
I turned it off. Let me plant this drug here. Let me put this druggie here. There we go. Oh, drugs. It's right there. You see?
Right.
You got drugs. Like, you put that there. No, I didn't. And then they look on the camera.
And he placed it like.
And then they
see him every
step
of the way. Plant that shit. I'm like, come on, dog. There's no way he doesn't get off. Like, come on.
Right? It's hard to it's like that's when those people who have been falsely accused, who haven't had their name cleared, get jammed up in prison, and they find out later, well, 30 years later, oh, this person didn't do that crime. You're free to go. You're free to go. And it's like, but my life, like, I lost everything. My family died.
Exactly.
You know, my wife left me.
Yep.
Here's $1 million, or here's some money.
And the money is like nothing substantial.
Yeah.
Like, it's usually nothing substantial. Or like they have to pay like a shit ton of taxes to like really get nothing.
Facts. Like, they give you $1 million, you only get half of that shit.
Right. And half the time they don't even expunge your record, so it's still on that bitch.
Still on that bitch.
Like, it's like you can't win. It's a lose.
Hello? Shit. I accidentally messed up.
Yep. All right, there we go.
Yeah, my bad. I opened up another Discord and I was like, what the hell? But I just do.
Yeah, I was just saying, like, most, in most situations, like when they get quote unquote proven innocent, like it's already done. So like, there's nothing that the court or anybody else can do that can fix the situation, because most times they don't even expunge your record. And two, like, when you do get that money, you probably don't get a lot of it, or you have to pay a shit ton of taxes on it, so you don't get anything regardless.
Exactly. And it's like you get nothing.
Screwed either way.
It's like you get absolutely nothing.
Yep.
I just hope, like, this whole 2020, shit's scary, bro.
Man.
I'm sitting here looking at July, like, what the fuck is July gonna be like? We got 3 days. I'm sitting there looking at the calendar right now. We got 3 days, bro.
Man, it's been 6 months.
It
feels like 3 years.
I'm telling you, it feels like it's been forever.
Man, 2020 has been some shit.
2020 has been some shit. Oh yeah, y'all seen again, I'm not gonna use any names, but if anybody who's peeped that streamer who rated that other streamer,
I literally just saw that on Twitter.
That streamer got mad. I heard the video. I said, wow.
Man, someone literally just said that to me. I'm like, oh my gosh. I don't understand.
Somebody got mad for somebody
this hypersensitivity. Bro, like, what was the reason for that?
I don't know. I do know this though. Twitch has a feature that if you don't want to be rated, you can turn that off. If you don't want to be rated by if you don't want to be rated by people you don't know, you can put that feature on.
Exactly.
So I mean, there's things in place to like kind of do that, but yeah, that was just uncalled for.
Out of line.
Like, there was
no rhyme or reason to that. Like, just literally popping off for nothing.
Yeah.
All because you got rated? Talking about like, oh, I don't need your support. What?
Wow.
Oh my, man! I wish I would be ungrateful. Somebody rated me for like 200 plus. Come on. I mean, like what? 4 viewers and
yeah, it was at like 12 or something like that.
Oh,
but
like 12.
There's we was chilling. I was like, well, and it's like, well, I thought I could help contribute to your growth, but fuck me, right?
Fumble the bag, like fumble the entire bag.
The whole thing. Nobody's gonna want to really deal with you now, kind of.
Exactly. Now you definitely won't grow. Talk about, oh, I don't care about Twitch growth. All right, cool, we'll see.
And I've seen a post from that. I've seen a post from that person, and they they kind of I guess not backpedaled, but like they thought that was spam. They thought it was spam, like, because they don't understand the Twitch lingo with raid. Because I don't know if you raid on Mixer or not, but they was like, well, I didn't know that meant people were coming in. I thought that was like fucking spam of kids.
Yeah.
Okay.
But and the thing is, like, their community suggested that they get raided, which I saw. So like, my thing is, I don't know how you operate Twitch, but don't know what a raid is. I don't know. Like, was this person a Mixer original? That's what I'm assuming. I don't know. I want to give this person the benefit of the doubt because I understand if you don't know, then it then you might feel a little bit uncomfortable, and people are absolutely entitled to feel uncomfortable when people are coming into your space, especially your channel. But but the rude response was very unwarranted. Oh, absolutely.
That was an unwarranted response, and that's kind of that shows a reflection of you and how you conduct business as being a content creator, and that's that's the impression people are gonna get from you. We have to be accountable for our behavior when we take on a space like this. You know, you can't be acting reckless.
Right. So all right. So let me see. How many videos does this person have up? I'm actually on their page now. All right. So they have 6.4K followers. The lowest number of views on a video I'm seeing is 42. I don't know how you don't know what a raid is. I don't know. At that point, 6.4K followers. I don't know how you don't know what it is.
Yeah, you should know. Even if you transferred over from Mixer, that's a lot of people.
Exactly, and I don't know. I feel like whatever they said was definitely trying to backpedal and save face.
Yeah.
But I can't see you not knowing what a raid is with 6.4K followers. With your viewer count like probably average at like 100 something.
Yeah.
Like I don't see it. I don't believe that in the slightest.
I don't
King
Vader. King Vader's new on Twitch, and I'm sure he knows what a raid is.
That's what I'm saying. You
know?
And like, even if you are like new to Twitch, I feel like there are certain things that are across the board. Because I'm almost certain like Mixer has a feature such as that.
Bruh, peak game. They have a Twitch camp 101.
Yeah.
The streamer camp 101, that gives you a whole spread of things. That's a resource to go to. If I'm new to a platform, I'm looking at tutorials. I'm getting the inside scoop on how this works before I start working with it. Because ultimately, that's what's going to make you effective in the space. If you don't know and you're unaware, then when stuff happens, you can be like, who's doing what again? What's happening?
So I'm looking on Mixer's like their stream etiquette website, and rating is definitely on there. So even if they were a Mixer streamer before, they know what a raid was. They're whatever their excuse was, they're lying. Like they're lying, like point blank period.
Most likely the case.
Yeah, like they're just trying to save face now.
That's on them. I wish them the best. That's all I can say.
Oh yeah,
wish you the best. But man, when did you start streaming, Chance?
So I started streaming, I want to say last year, like January like 2019. I got affiliated maybe like 2-3 months after that, and then I stopped streaming because I moved.
Oh, okay.
So like I've been streaming consistently for about 6 months.
Gotcha. I mean, hey man, you moving on up, bro. I see you doing
I'm trying,
your thing.
bro. I'm trying.
I'm
grind,
proud of
bro.
you, man. Hey, give it up for Chance, baby.
Hey, appreciate
Chance
that.
sauce,
I'm
man.
trying out here.
I like your style, bro. You have a great sense of humor. You have good energy, and like, man, you're gonna make it fun in this business, bro. Trust me.
Hey, I appreciate that, man. For real, thank you.
No doubt, bro. I be on the fence sometimes. I just be like, man, fuck streaming. I don't want to stream anymore. And then I be sitting at night, be going to sleep. I'm like, you know what? I'ma still stream.
Yeah,
And
it's a grind and a hustle, man.
it is, and like I love streaming. I'm not the biggest streamer. I would like to make it a career. Yes, I just started thinking about taking on streaming seriously because before I looked at it more as a hobby because my career path is acting. But now with this break, I'm doing streaming a lot more heavy, and I'm just like, damn, I really like doing this shit. Like I press go live, and it's me in the community, and us doing whatever we want to do, talking about what we want to talk about, and just chilling.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know?
Absolutely.
I'm just like, damn, like if I could make this a career, I would like to. Because when I'm not acting, I could do streaming. When I'm not streaming, I could do my acting. And now I'm looking to grow and, be a lot more involved with maybe becoming a part one day with Twitch and everything like that. And I still feel that way. But then now, again, like we talked about earlier with this toxicity and everything, I'm just like, well, I got to look at people a lot more closely when dealing with other people. I'm only gonna know but so much about a person, but the signs will show whenever they do, if they do. Twitch night, bro. I'm telling you, I wish you would have went, bro. TwitchCon 2019 was lit.
I wish I could have.
That shit was it was good, man. It was a great place, good food. Every day was just fun, and I was really looking forward to 2020 because we talked about how 2020 was gonna be. That shit's supposed to be lit,
man. And then 2020 said, "Nah, you good."
2020 said, "You guys, no fucking no convention for you." And it's like, okay, that's cool. That's all right. We'll do better 2021.
I'm definitely gonna try to show 2021, like without a doubt.
Yeah, it's definitely a lot more prep time and everything to go into that right now. Again, people need to respect people's space. Watch how you talk to people. That's it.
Right.
It's not hard. Don't say stuff you wouldn't say. Don't say weird shit. Be respectful.
Right.
Because there people be saying some weird shit, and I just be like,
"Oh, I already know. I already know they do." Yeah. Like like you said, I'll joke with people, but like they're my friends, so they understand that I'm joking.
There's a comfortability.
I don't say it's a random.
There's a comfortability and rapport you built with people.
Exactly.
Not everybody's gonna get your humor, especially if they're just meeting you for the first time.
Yep.
And even if you know people, still watch what you say, because some shit could come off as creepy.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
No.
Yeah, but
it is what it is.
People just gotta learn how to treat people like people.
Yeah.
That's all.
But now I'm trying to see what this Facebook gaming is about, bro. Like Facebook has been doing gaming for a minute now, but now that Mixer's like doing the merger, competition's about to be high.
I don't know how to feel about it, cause let's say I think last week, whenever that happened, I literally went to Facebook Gaming to see how Last of Us 2 was doing. The highest viewer count for that game being streamed was 61. 61 people watching that, the highest on the entire platform. I'm like, there's no way this is gonna compete with Twitch. Like, there's no way. None.
The thing about Facebook is old, very old, and like, although it's one of the great grandfathers of or grandparents of what would I say, social media. A lot of people on Facebook are normally like people who like you grew up with, went to school with, or family. And
I'm not trying to stream for my grandma.
I'm not trying to stream, and I'm like, yeah.
Like,
and then
I'm really not.
They'd be like, Genesis, what are you doing? Sorry.
Out here cursing. I'm like, oh my damn God. It, Auntie, I'm sorry.
I'd be like, I'm sorry, guys. I didn't mean
I'm gonna have to close stream. My mama don't approve.
And stream.
Like, I'm good. I'm good.
We're gonna talk about this at Sunday dinner. Okay.
Exactly. Like, ain't nobody trying to do that on Facebook gaming.
Yeah, anybody trying to do that on Facebook gaming. Shit, I doubted my family even give me a bit. They like, I ain't giving you no bits. You still owe me $5.
Man, look.
Shit, okay.
Right. Silly.
I told my
That's
family.
factual.
I told my family one time. I said, "Look, I'm streaming. I'd like it if you guys come through, doing my show. I don't want to see you play no video games." I was like, "Well,
Exactly.
it's a talk show. I'm not playing video games at the moment, but you know, great if you could support your cousin, your brother."
Mm-hmm. You're right.
And like 2 of my brothers came through. I got 5 brothers. Wait, I got
Got
5
5 of them
brothers. I
things.
got 5 brothers. 5 brothers, 2 sisters. I'm the 6th oldest of 8. So yeah. Hell. It is hell, bro. We was fighting over food like you wouldn't believe. Being the middle oldest trying to fight your older brother for a slice of pizza.
I bet.
That shit was hell.
Oh, I can already imagine.
But I seen Apex being big on Facebook gaming, but again,
Perhaps.
they don't have a convention. They don't have a convention. Facebook, they could have their own convention if they wanted to.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
But
okay, I feel like
go ahead.
Facebook is good for growth, though. In a way.
I can see that. Like if you
'Cause,
don't,
like, it's
go ahead. If you don't become partnered, as of yet, you can stream on Twitch, Facebook, and YouTube at the same time with certain features, and you can simultaneously stream on all 3 platforms.
Mm-hmm.
So you can build yourself up right if you do it, you know, a certain way.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm just all for people who want to have fun, crack jokes, maybe drink a little, and shit. If I was in California, I'd be smoking right now, but I'm not in California. I'm waiting for New York to hurry up and pass these damn laws.
Man, I'm in Illinois where it's legal in your home, so like that's all that matters.
Oh, shit, man,
that's
you
all
good.
that matters.
You good?
Yeah, man.
I mean, my boy Jonathan. He's like, shit, it's legal in Chicago. Man, he fucking took off.
Oh yeah, January 1st. They made it legal.
I wish one day it'll happen.
One day we'll get there.
We'll get
and then we have to let everyone off for holding a gram.
I'm gonna have just straight edibles on me. Smoking is cool, but I'd rather do edibles.
I agree. I agree to
go-to.
an extent. Yeah.
I have an edible connect, but then like I had one batch she gave my brother. It was perfect. Cause I was streaming when I ate the edible. Wait, before I started streaming, I ate the edible before I started streaming, and I was playing the game, and the high hit me. I was like, "Yo," I didn't say it out loud, but in my mind, I was like, "Yo, like I'm tripping right now. Like,
right.
that edible is hitting me, and I'm live, and I'm like, everybody's watching me. I was like, keep playing the game, keep playing the game." And then I made a big order, bruh. I wasted $40.
It was screaming.
It was garbage. I was like, I'll eat 2. Nothing.
Sweet.
I was like, I have another 2. I'm supposed to be on the roof right now. I took the whole thing. Nothing.
Yeah.
Nothing. But she did.
I'm screaming.
She's doing the right thing. I'll say the right thing. She's doing the right thing. She's compensating me. She said she's gonna make me another batch for free, a little bit stronger. So I give it to her. That's good business. That's good business. So I gotta wait for that now because I gotta wait to pick that up.
Right.
Oh man, I'm still trying to figure out, like, states are opening back up. New York is in phase.
Close everything again and give us another stimulus, man.
I'm telling you, bro, that stimulus package was hitting. That shit hit my bank account. I was chilling, bro. Let me pay off these bills real quick with this government check.
Oh yeah.
Pay off this credit card.
I need one so I can pay mine off, man. I need about 3 of those.
Paid off a credit card or 2 with that, man. I was loving it. And then we don't got to pay it back for taxes, so that was cool.
Right.
They need to do another one, especially since, like, I don't want a second outbreak to happen, but with these dumb motherfuckers, it seems like it's inevitable.
Oh yeah. in like Chicago, we just opened up for stage 4. I'm like, nah.
Yeah, I heard y'all on phase 4. And I'm like
that is not it.
Not yet, Chief. Not yet.
Yeah, and like at least for me, like my job is not requiring anybody to go back into the office. I was like, bet, say less.
Protect yourself.
Oh yeah.
Protect yourself.
Mm-hmm. Like I am not going.
I've been working since COVID. Like they didn't give a fuck about me, and they didn't give me a mask until like halfway through. They said, "Here's one mask."
They be
or no, one. So ain't this a bitch?
Right. Right.
Y'all left me out here unprotected and shit. I mean, granted, I work by myself, and like I do security, so like I'm in a shack by myself. But still, when people roll up on me, I don't know who the fuck they are and where they came from.
Or what you got.
I'm gonna sneeze away from being in the hospital. Shit.
I'm screaming.
Achoo! Oh shit!
Oh shit! Got COVID. Oh,
it was the sanitizer. Oh, COVID.
Facts. But you know, I hope it'll pass eventually when these people stop being dumb. But
yeah,
I don't see it passing.
It's just a time
within the year. Within the year, I don't see it.
It's just a time of uncertainty.
Yeah,
that's what it is to me.
Mm-hmm.
It's a time of uncertainty, and I don't know. We're gonna see what direction we head after this damn election. That's what I'm gonna give it. This election ride on everything. I already voted for my district for Congress.
Oh yeah, I did too.
So I did my part.
Right.
Did my part. Let's see what else happens. I'm not even for Biden for my own personal reasons.
Lesser of two.
Yeah, it's again a lesser of two evils. I voted for Hillary. Shit didn't pan out, man. That shit hurt my heart. I was like, let me go to sleep. Hillary got this.
Right.
Wake up, fucking Joe. I was like, hold up, this Trump.
Mm-hmm.
I said, am I still asleep? I was like, slap me, baby.
Like, please wake me up.
Wake me up.
Like I remember where I was when I heard that shit, and then I remember SNL came out maybe like a week or two later with that. I was like, come on.
It was a joke, and then everybody was like, this joke ain't funny anymore. Stop it.
Exactly.
And then it was like, nah, this motherfucker president. I was like, no. Yeah, nobody's really for Biden. He's not the best pick. I'm not a Democrat. I'm a libertarian. So I'm going for who makes more sense.
Right,
I don't want Biden, but shit, I don't want 4 more years of Trump.
Yeah. So, literally lesser of two evils.
Yeah. So,
and that's literally what it rolls down to.
Exactly. So we'll take Biden. I want AOC to. I would love for her to
talk about it. Talk about
Shit.
it.
That woman bout it.
She is a force.
She up in there giving them a piece of her mind. That's who they scared of.
Oh yeah.
They're scared of.
They do not want her to get no more power. They will never hear the end of it.
And she won overwhelmingly in her district, 72%.
Cause she's for the people. She is for the people.
And it's like I hate how they tried to trash her in the beginning and talk about her like her origins and stuff. It's like, man, ain't nobody perfect.
Facts.
Okay, not everybody comes from money.
Exactly. 2,
I need people who are gonna be civil servants who are willing to fight for us when they need to. She was bringing up all types of legislation, all types of shit, and these other politicians, they're like, oh God, ugh. You see what AOC is doing? We gotta get Fox News on this. Fox, like get on the horn. Yeah, see AOC over here talking shit about us. Do a little smear campaign on her. They don't got nothing on her. She's
honestly.
For her people, and I can ask anything better from AOC.
Yeah, I hope everyone had that same passion and care that she did.
A lot of women should be in politics, I believe.
Oh man,
we need more women in politics.
This world will be so much better.
Be a lot better because women be setting shit straight. You ever had a woman? You ever had a meal come to you and it wasn't right? Hold on. Excuse me. My husband said he wanted his steak well done. This shit's medium. Take it back.
Right.
Like,
Right.
Oh my God. Wielding such power. Such power. Shit. Get the right woman in your corner, you cannot lose.
You cannot.
Cannot lose.
Nah.
And I really hope they fight for women's equality in the workspace, especially with time off for prenatal leave,
Yeah.
paid prenatal leave, and equal pay. I don't know why
Yeah.
it's 2020. Why do women not have equal pay? That shit is pissing me off. I got a wife and I got a daughter and I got female relatives. They deserve, like, just people, women in general, not just because they're really
Exactly.
women in general. They need to get paid they coin. They need their money.
Because they do most of the heavy lifting all the time.
Yeah.
Like,
you ever seen a woman during a board meeting take care of a board meeting?
Man, look. Had the whole room shook.
I'm back in my seat like, look at this.
All right,
You tell
you
them.
got it. Exactly.
Tell them.
Do what you gotta do.
I hope y'all learn it.
Right.
I hope y'all learn it from this. All right?
Facts. Man, honestly, there's so much that needs to happen.
I swear,
So much that
man.
needs to happen.
If I like if I ever make it as a big celebrity or whatever, I'm gonna make sure they are like I'm gonna make sure my workers are paid across the board.
Oh yeah.
Equally.
Oh yeah.
Equally. Everybody gets the same benefits. Y'all get some pay is gonna be higher than others because you got an assistant.
Yeah,
you got a
you have
stylist.
to, like, some not all work is equal.
Yeah, but you will be well compensated.
Absolutely.
You make it big as a celebrity. Yeah. I hope so. I mean, shit, nothing's guaranteed. Nothing
That's
is
fact.
guaranteed.
That is fact.
Oh yeah, I said I was gonna do this last week. Let me go ahead and pull this up real quick. I got a treat for y'all.
Yeah. Yeah. And on that note, Genesis, I'm gonna head out. I appreciate you having me on the show.
No doubt,
like,
bruh.
it was great.
Man, Chance, it's a pleasure to have you by, bro.
Hey, thanks for having me, man.
Yours
Thank you so
welcome
much.
to come through and kick it with us with Gen Nation. Have a great day,
Of course,
bro.
of course. Hey, you too, bro.
All right.
Have a good stream.
You too. Thank you, Pritch.